Does your mom know you're watching this show? Look at that. John did his homework this week and fixed the intro so it was all in there properly, and it wasn't from another show and another show, and it wasn't part of the other. I actually. Oh, by the way, welcome to the Friday Night BS show. I was working on I was trying to get the intro all done nice and oh, look, Morgan. Yay, Morgan. I was trying to get like a new intro and getting it all together. And for some reason, I don't know what happened. And I'm really good with my editing software. But after I was done doing it and I played it back, there was like clips from 4 different shows on there. I had no idea how they got on there. There was like a little bit of the Wednesday Night Live show in there. I was like, where the hell, what did I go wrong, man? And then I realized I had a glass of wine on my desk. So I figured I better wait till tomorrow and retry this editing thing. Morgan.
Hi.
Welcome. You're going to help us out tonight. You're going to help Deana out tonight and make sure that the Rico Suaves of the Friday Night BS show do their best with their lines. And Bruce, I'm going to tell you right now, you can't use nice shoes. Do you want to fuck? You cannot use that line tonight. That one
best line.
That was the best one, but we're cutting that one out.
Yep.
That one is a no. Oh, let's say hello to Deana. Deana, hello?
Yeah, wine is good.
Becky, that was a quick hit and run there, girl.
Yeah. Are you ready for this, Deana? Are you ready?
Sure.
Are you ready to hear some of the best pickup lines? Some of the best.
I've been excited about this since you said that's what we were doing.
Becky, you can help us out too. I mean, if they're really bad, you just let us know too.
She already said, or nice luggage, but got to go.
Oh, I didn't read that. Or nice luggage, but no, that's part of her pickup line. I think.
Drinking limits this time.
I seen on Morgan. Yeah. Morgan's rocking that. That's in case she runs out of hooks in the car for her hangers, and this way she could just put it on there and drive right from the dry cleaners.
Well, I had a bigger hook that was, that was over here, this conch piercing here. I don't know if y'all remember. Before I just had like a stud that was in there, and I got it changed to a ring a little while ago, and it just wasn't healing right, so I was trying to take the ring out.
Yeah.
Well, it kind of got stuck, so I had to go to the emergency room, and they had
great.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Turns out the ring was already too damn small to begin with. There's a little tear. There's a little tear in my ear now from it because the ring was too small, so it was slowly stretching.
Yeah. Bruce, no piercings, right, Bruce?
No.
None. Just a tattoo. One tattoo on the arm.
One tattoo.
One brave night that Bruce got super, super drunk and walked into a tattoo shop and said, "Give me something tribal."
Well, there was 4 of us that went in that night.
Oh, it was 4 of you drunk bastards that went in that night.
No, it was my wife, my buddy, and his wife.
Oh, so it was kind of, and you went tribal. Why?
Yep.
Why did the German guy from Modesto go tribal? We need the story, the backing of the tribal.
It looked nice.
Yeah.
It's high enough that
it's
pretty
hidden.
much hides on the sleeve. So they said it's addicting, but I don't know what else to get, so I just stopped there. So
you're one and done.
That's,
Deana has a couple.
This seems like 15 years old.
Morgan's got quite a few. I have 0. I've always gotten like in the car, halfway to the tattoo shop, and I've always turned around and came back home. And mine are simple. I just wanted the Italian American flag. That's it. right back here like my cousin does, and just Italian American on the back and the 2 flags. And I chicken out every time. I don't know what it is.
Why?
Get the
Just
big
do
Italian,
it.
I don't know.
the big Italian flag on the back there, John.
Just a little
Just a
Italian,
little
a little Italian flag and a little American flag, and yeah.
one.
No. No. No, I'm not Mike. Mike has full chest done and full back. He's got like wings and something that says in something family crest stuff on his back.
Mikey
And then
does?
he has a werewolf on his chest. Yeah, his whole chest is done.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah. He's got a huge. I think it's a werewolf. I
You
can't
get
remember.
an Italian flag tramp stamp, John.
There you go.
What would it say?
Well, it's not what it says; it's where it's at.
You don't know why? Oh no. I've always thought of going just like my name Giovanni on there on my arm, and the flag, or even a lot of people like to do the Sicilian flag, which is Medusa holding and I've always thought that was a cool little symbol, but I don't know, man. I just didn't want to feel that.
It's not that bad.
It's just like a persistent bee stinging.
I've got up near, I've got up towards the inside of my elbow.
The inside of the arm.
See, I'm terrified to do that. I have this. I have my ribs done. I have the back of my neck done. But this and
the inside. This is a little tender there, but
well, isn't the rib area painful?
Yeah, the rib area is very painful.
Yeah, fuck that.
And the girls, they get a lot of them on the on the bony parts, like the top of their feet or their back, where there's just no meat, and it's literally on the bone spots.
The feet weren't bad. Surprisingly, feet were not bad.
No, really.
I had somebody next to me when I got most of the work. I still need to finish actually this half sleeve here, but money's been tight. But anyway, I was getting most of the work done on this, and there was a woman next to me who was getting her foot tattooed. She was getting a little memorial tattoo for her dad.
Oh, nice.
And she was sitting there though, and she was just trying so hard to stay still, and just and her friend looks, because her friend was with her, she looks over at me. I'm just sitting in the chair oh yeah, everything's fine, and she looks at me and she goes, look, she's not even grimacing, nothing. And I'm like, no, it's not that bad.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
It's really not. It's really not.
And you're not supposed to be drunk, right? You're not supposed to.
No. It thins your blood, and you'll bleed like a stuck pig, and it'll take forever to finish.
Yeah. See, maybe that's the thing I always because that's like drunk courage. You're in Vegas.
Liquid courage. Yeah.
You're in Vegas. You're walking around. You're with your buddies, and you
if
guys
you're
are
gonna
all,
do that, just get something like this.
Yeah, get a happy
It'll cost
face.
you $20, and you'll not even care.
Yeah,
the biggest thing is just sitting still long enough to get it done.
Right. I know Mike has done months and months of sessions just to do his back, and then I don't know, he had to take forever to do a whole freaking werewolf face on his chest.
Yeah.
Well, then you've got to keep it
out of the sun, clean.
You got to keep it moist, so you got to keep putting the
what does it have to be, Bruce?
Moist ointment on it. Yeah.
I love
not too much, though. Not too much. Otherwise, you're going to run the risk of getting an infection.
Yeah, or your scab becomes this mush mosh mess, and
which is what happened with this and the Pisces symbol on my ankle, because
we could do a whole show on tattoos.
We could do a whole show on tattoos. We could just sit here.
Well, because I scar really badly, she just put saran wrap over it. This is a different artist.
Is it saran wrap or is it dermaplast? This is brand new. I just finished my sleeve the other day.
It was saran wrap. Trust me.
Still looks wet.
Saran wrap.
Well, because now for all of my other ones, I had the second skin, the dermaplast on there.
It worked so good.
they've healed beautifully.
My little eyeballs came out so
Bruce,
good.
we'll do a live show on tattoos, and we'll take you to a tattoo shop here in Modesto and go live and get a tattoo, Bruce.
Do it.
They're not gonna let you do that, probably.
Yeah. Oh, what are you talking about? You see how many people were at tattoo shops with their cameras going live?
With their phones out? Absolutely, you could do it.
Well, okay, I guess mine doesn't really go for that. Like my guy doesn't.
Yeah.
Isn't a
It
big
depends on the
you
tattoo
know how
artist.
people
I'm
are.
sure,
You know
because
how-
some people are very, you're in my bubble.
You know how people are in Wisconsin, so it's just,
That's true, Midwest.
Yeah. I mean, you guys do buy milk in a bag, so I can understand.
Where did you get milk in a bag?
Quick Trip.
See, Morgan knows.
It's when they see the cow on the side of the road and they tackle it.
Yeah. Deana, no, you can't go to Quick Tip right now and go buy bag milk. You can't do that.
No. It's the deer that someone just hit that they quick throw into the back of the pickup.
Yeah. Hey.
And drive off.
Yeah, we can keep that stuff now for once in California. Right, Bruce? I think that law passed.
Milk nap,
Yeah, that law passed now. Before, if you hit a deer, you couldn't put it in, you couldn't pick it up. You couldn't take it home with you.
Yeah, we still can't do that here.
And now here you can. So it's yours. I figure, hey, deer meat and $8,000 of damage to my car. I deserve to have I deserve to eat that deer, damn it. It's cost $8,000 worth of damage to the front end of my car. We're waiting before we start on our topics for Bob to show up, so we're just going to talk a little bit and have some fun, and talk Bruce into getting a tattoo, and we can get like
one. It's you who needs to get one.
No, someone needs to hold the camera. Someone needs to hold the camera. That's me.
Okay, well, Bruce will hold the camera.
You can hold the camera while you're doing it.
I don't know if you'd be steady enough, Bruce. I don't know. I've seen your golf score. No,
I will personally fly out to California to hold the camera for you while you get one.
Yeah.
Bobby's having internet problems.
Is Mr. Sharp having internet problems? I am having internet issues. Well, get yourself a tech and figure it out. Restart the computer, Mr. Sharp. Restart the computer. That's
delete.
Yeah. Control Alt Delete. Hold down the power button for I think 2-3 seconds, and it'll restart. If that doesn't work, I don't know what else to tell you, Mr. Sharp. We'll figure it out.
I have to reboot Comcast every once in a while.
Yeah. Sometimes you have to reboot the router. So, I mean, it's all kinds of stuff.
Well, when I do that, I turn Comcast's router off and my router off at the same time, and let them both reboot.
Yeah. Or you could be John and have Comcast decide 30 seconds into the show to run a test, which they did to me all last year. It seemed like right at 6:00 on my shows, they decided to run a internet test, and I was out. So Bruce, you going potty? That's what happens when you have kids around. Potty. My favorite potty story is my mom coming from South Philly, coming over here, and she would babysit kids. And this little kid kept looking at my mom and saying, "I got to go potty." And my mom didn't understand. We said, "Yeah, you can go to the party when your mom gets home, And he kept saying, "No, Grace, I got to go potty." And my mom's, yeah, you can go to the party when your mom gets home. And finally the kid goes, "No, I got to go to the bathroom." And my mom's like, "Well, why don't you just say bathroom? What is this potty stuff?"
I tell you, you're so used to saying that darn word. My daughter's 15. I still told you.
You got to go potty.
You should go potty before we leave the house.
I am, as a guy named John, I am glad we don't use, "Hey, I got to go to the John" anymore. I could not stand that. That used to be the thing that everyone said in the 70s and pretty much part of the 80s. It's like, "I got to go to the John." No, you don't. You have to go to the bathroom. I don't know, where the John came from, but you're not going to the John. You're going to the bathroom. So there. Yeah, I might do it. You know what? I may do. We may go live. I'll try to find a tattoo shop, and I'll get a happy face on my ankle like my son.
I like it. Do
He
it.
hid that son of a bitch from me forever. And then we go to the lake. He hit it all winter and throughout until summertime when we got get the boat set up and we're heading to the lake, and he's getting ready to get on the skis, and I hand him the ski and I look down at his ankle and I'm like, is that a happy face? I go, that better be a marker. And he goes, no, Dad, it's a tattoo, and they did it homemade style.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I'm like, son, you know what kind of shit? You could lose your fucking foot, you know? Yeah, and it's the worst happy face yet, and it's the X eyes. It's the X eyes. I know it means something drug related. I think, correct? That happy, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Hey,
a stoner thing, I'm pretty sure.
I'm not that old. I still know some things. Don't do it, John. Becky, I don't know. I've been wanting one for a long time. I don't want to, I think I'd be like Bruce, to be honest. I'd be a one and done guy. I don't think I'm going to go, oh my God, this was so exciting. Yeah, let's do, half my body. No.
I mean, honestly, for me, it's kind of therapeutic. Like, I know it's not, I mean, to some people that
You
sounds
just like pain. You just like
insane.
pain.
Well, but it's not
That's
necessarily.
coming from someone that doesn't have one, so.
Well, I mean,
Mm.
yeah, like it's just, I don't know, like. Well, but when
Yeah.
let's see, now I'm trying to think of when I did this. I don't remember when it was. It was a couple of years ago. But I had a friend because I really wanted to get my belly button pierced.
Oh,
But,
no, God.
well, for
yeah,
whatever
pierced.
reason, I decided to have a friend do it.
Yeah, of
which
course.
Ooh, no.
Which was really stupid because
Yes.
she did it a bit too shallow. So I knew like right away, like, yeah, this ain't gonna work. So
Yeah.
I took it out. I went to the piercer that I now go for, all of mine now, and so redid it. But the problem was that because of my weight and stuff like that, it just was not where. And plus, like, he had to put like a ring, instead of like the regular like banana, like like
They
barb.
have to put the ring in there so you can clean it.
Yeah.
Well, that, and because there wasn't, again, because of my size, there wasn't a long enough, like curved barbell to go in there. So he put a ring in it. But see, here's what the problem with that was that I kept like hitting
it. Ooh,
Yes.
ouch.
because
Yes.
it's sticking
That
out.
part
It's
sucks.
sticking-
I'm just gonna put on my pants. Damn it!
Oh.
Well, it wasn't even that. It was just I would just forget that it was there, and so my hand would just, if I just was like moving around or whatever, my hand would just
Hit it, and then Morgan would go.
it's not pleasant. But anyway, I just, it wasn't healing. It didn't look good. I actually managed to find a longer, curved
The
bar.
banana bells. Mm-hmm.
So I put that in and thought, okay, I'll give this a little bit, longer just to see if it'll heal.
Yeah.
No, it just wasn't going to heal. So I took it out. I was like, this just isn't going to work.
I did all the ear piercings in the 80s.
You
all
did?
all of my buddies, yeah, because my uncle owned a salon and he had the gun. And I would
Oh,
go,
yeah?
I would go and get the
Oh,
gun from my uncle, and he would just shake his
oh.
head. He'd be like, "You kids, man!" And he's like, "Make sure you clean everything." And my buddies would come over, man, and get that gun, line it up, and and they'd be like, "Motherfucker, John!" I did everyone's.
I did my own. My mom wouldn't let me get them pierced. I was like 12 years old. I'm like, forget it. Got a sewing needle and some ice cubes. Old school.
I did everybody's.
Well, I at one point, during when like the pandemic first started, because like by that point I had my septum, I had the helix up here. I think I had one side of my nose done already, but I wanted to get my tongue pierced. But of course, no, places were open. So my dumbass thought, yeah, I'll just do it myself. And then I was actually like looking up like how to do it. And then I was like, oh yeah, because they're probably not smart, because the piercer has to like look for, blood vessels there, make sure that there's not like a big one that like right in the middle, of your tongue. Because if you pierce that, you're in big ass trouble. So I thought the better of it, and when the shops had opened back up, I went in, and my tongue was so, I mean, it naturally swells up.
No, fuck the tongue. That's
so I had this super long barbell.
Yeah, nope.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try to figure out here. Let's see what Mr. Sharp is doing. I don't know what he's doing, but we will figure it out here. Let me do this here. I gotta move this over here and move that over there and move this over here. Brucey, you back, Bruce?
No, he just.
I think Bruce went to go help Bob. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I want to use this sign. I spent so much.
Yeah. Yes. He get it figured out. Let me make sure I open my tabs here.
Sorry.
Well, we'll do this first one because I'm kind of curious, to get an idea on this first one. And the first, let me make sure this doesn't start playing here. Hold on. You know how I'm working on it. He says, "Shut up." Michigan woman sues a man for standing her up. Gets into argument with the judge. I don't know if you guys had a chance to see this article that's out there.
I did.
But did you?
I did. I watched the video. It's hilarious.
It is freaking hilarious. I mean, all right. She's saying, of course, and you can quote me. You can correct me if I'm wrong. She said she got emotional distress from him not showing up. I mean, that was her thing. And I just thought to myself, wow. Can you imagine? I was just shocked that this actually got to court. You know what I mean? That someone actually said, yeah, let's bring this to court. I mean, is that where we're at? I mean, and she was suing. What was the amount? It was
$10,000.
What lawyer? Okay, what dumbass lawyer is gonna bring this to court and think that they're gonna like win this damn, like what?
Here's my question. I mean, how much did she pay for her lawyer?
Well,
that's what you're suing for over something so stupid.
Well, did she have a lawyer? Because I think didn't they both? I think the judge asked the guy, are you sure you want to defend yourself on this one? And the guy's like, yeah. I mean, I'm surprised. He said, yeah. He goes, yeah. I mean, I'm surprised we even gotten this far.
Bruce said they represented themselves.
They both ended up representing.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Still, how the hell?
It was during COVID, but still, you still have to pay court costs and stuff like that. That's not free.
Right.
Really? And in the video, she says that the reason she had emotional distress was because the date was on her past mother's birthday.
Right.
Why did you go on a date then?
Yeah, why even agree to go on a date on that specific date? I mean, you simply just say, hey, you know what? This is a kind of a day that is kind of meaningful to me. I don't think we should go out on it. Let's go out the next day.
Right. Exactly. It just sounds like a trap to me.
I think she was just trying to get like 10 grand. And I mean, look, as seeing this, if I were that guy, yeah, I would be laughing, but I'm still at that point, I'm going to be worried because this has actually gotten to court. So, you think it's funny, oh, this lady's crazy. This is going to get thrown out. And then all of a sudden you realize you're in court. This is really fucking
This is really happening? This isn't a fever dream? Are you sure?
Yeah, maybe I should have gotten a lawyer. I didn't think it was going to go this fucking far.
Oh my goodness. That's so crazy.
That's got to be the scary part for the guy, because for her, she's thinking, holy shit, it actually made it to court. This case is going to go through. And the dude's got to be sitting there thinking, fuck, I should have got a lawyer, man. I really should have gotten a lawyer. But I mean, $10,000. I just started thinking, I mean, if this would actually, the case was thrown out. Actually, I guess she filed in the wrong court. Number one, for this specific type of case that she was, yeah.
Well, okay. Okay, so she files in the wrong court.
Right.
But see, here's the thing. Who in the hell in that courtroom let it even get that far?
Yeah.
Like, do you think they would have looked at it and gone, "Nah, we're not hearing this today"? Like, what? Aren't that like Because I'll just kind of like right now I'm looking to apply as a file clerk, right?
Yeah.
The DA's office.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you think that like a file clerk would look at that and be like, hey,
No.
like, hey, no.
Well, Morgan, let's keep in mind that a file clerk also got the case through in court with the person that burned themselves at McDonald's, knowing that they were ordering a hot cup of coffee that's hot.
Well,
Yeah.
and part of the problem, John, is that the lady actually took it to the wrong court.
Yeah, she took it to the wrong court. Yeah. Now, so I don't know. I mean, like I said, though, that guy at the beginning had to think this is stupid. It's never going to get there. And then you could see he was still nervous, huh, Deana, in the video.
Yeah.
He was still nervous. I think
he couldn't believe it made it that far. He thought it was going to get dropped before it got that far.
He's got to be thinking, well, fucking A. Was that 444 4444? What is that one ad you see every night?
Well, you look at everything that gets awarded in these liberal courts. So
but can you imagine if that?
You got to watch out with these. Because these courts, they give away.
Yeah,
nobody's responsible for their own action. It's always somebody else's fault.
But can you imagine if that would have actually gone through a decision process, and every guy would have been thinking really hard about swiping right?
That was one of the things the announcer guy said.
Yeah. You're gonna really think about, if that were to pass and she wins that case, you're really gonna have to really, really say, yeah, I can be there Saturday. I'll pick you up at 7:30. You better fucking show up, baby.
I guess I'm just going to have to get a liability release form printed out before I date anybody.
Well, hey, think about it. If she, let's, most ladies, they are going out on a date. You guys spend some money. You sometimes go get a new dress, you get a new outfit, you go get your hair done, makeup done, maybe buy a new pair of shoes, a new purse.
Maybe I'm just too much of a simpleton.
Yeah. Well, you've been hooked up for a long time. You've been hooked up for a while, so
almost 4 years now.
Yeah, see, you're out of the loop.
Oh, yeah, I guess
you're out of the loop. Most women are going to invest in that first date. Am I right, Deana?
That's semi-fair. You're at least going to put the time and effort to shave.
Well, if you don't show up, the guy's not putting any effort or money in it.
Dude, we're going to Ross and Marshalls. We're looking for a half decent shirt.
Hey, I took a gal out to lunch last Saturday, just a lunch date, right?
Yeah,
$50.
Yeah, but you didn't go out and buy anything for that date. You didn't go buy a new shirt, new pair of underwear, new socks, new shoes. Most women,
it was still $50.
$50, yeah. I mean, but most women are going to go buy a couple, maybe buy a new dress, buy a new outfit, maybe some new shoes. I don't think
she went out and went shopping for her lunch date either.
I assume most women do. I'm assuming that if it's been a while for them and they haven't been on a date and they're on a dating app, I'm sure they want to look their best. So they may go buy a new blouse.
Well, you assume a lot from these women, John. You really
I feel like maybe I'm quoting Seinfeld, but it's a lunch date.
It's a lunch
date.
Kind
of a different thing.
It's a lunch date, John.
Low expectation.
Well, if you don't show up, I'm just saying, you could be out.
You can tell it's been a while for John.
Can you? But yeah, no. A couple days ago.
Same, babe. Same.
Yeah, a couple of days ago. But I'm just saying, she could throw out some receipts, is what I'm saying. So if this case,
that gal spent $10,000 on herself for a date.
Yeah,
It
no,
didn't
well,
help.
I'm not talking like 10 grand. Jesus Christ, man!
That's what she's
I'm
suing
not
for.
Trump. I'm not Trump. You're not dating Trump. You're dating
Well,
John Troncalli from fucking Modesto, California. No, I'm just saying, if that case were to go through and she would win that case, that's the kind of other cases you would see. You would see women saying, "Hey, man, you didn't show up for this date." Or even the guy. Let's say both of them. Let's not just say the woman. A guy can do it too as well. But just like throw out, like, here, I went and bought a new pair of fucking shoes. Here's $300, all this stuff, and it could go past 10 grand. No, I'm just kidding.
oh, okay. All right. Well, so here's an idea that, okay, let's just say, for example, she did go out and she spent, a little bit of a chunk of change on
Yeah.
stuff where, okay, she's got all this, new stuff already, already or whatever. Okay, well, now you have it when you go on a different date. There you go.
It's not like she's gonna toss it,
fair.
right?
Right. I mean, it's not like you're gonna toss it out.
Or you could just leave the tags on, right? Isn't that a thing?
Oh,
Leave
yeah. Leave the tags on, return later.
My wife
Yeah,
did. They learned how to tuck those tags in.
They're professionals. Yeah, I
Are
just
you
thought it
gonna
was.
tag? I didn't say that out loud.
Yeah, don't. Yeah. What do you? Yeah,
I'm kidding. I've never done that.
you can help them out. This is what the show's all about. Saving money and dating. No, I'm kidding. No,
Keep your
yeah,
receipts,
no,
kids.
yeah. It was just a weird story. When I first saw it, I was just like, okay. And when Fox does a story like this, it was actually everywhere. Fox did this story. AP did a story on this. I mean, it was everywhere, and it was just funny how she attacked the judge. And the judge was trying to explain to her she was in the wrong court, and she was screaming and yelling at him. And this was all live, right? Because they weren't actually in the courtroom.
Video court.
Yeah, and she all right. This is the other thing. She knew she had a court date on that day, and she knew what time it was going to be. And this woman is running through the airport on her cell phone trying to do this court case. And yelling at the judge at the airport.
Was she found in contempt?
No, they just threw it out.
He threw it out. For one, she was in the wrong. She filed in the wrong thing. I don't know if it had something to do with the value, right? Because there's certain amounts of money. Kill Boo Boo. Kill Boo Boo.
Well, small claims is only up to $1,000. So.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know the whole complete details of why she was in the wrong courtroom. But actually, here, you know what? Can we do this, Mr. Sharp?
Well, she was trying to sue for civil.
Sorry about that.
And so she was in the wrong court because she was asking for punitive damages rather than just,
Actually, you know what, guys? This is a court video, so I think I could get away with playing this.
I don't know why you wouldn't.
Yeah, because this is open, right?
Yes, that is public information.
Yeah, so I can actually play this video of her complete nonsense. Let's see.
Such a Karen fail.
I'm going to skip the ad. All right, hold on. Here we go. Here we go. Mr. Sharp, love those nose hairs.
Hello, sir.
Back up the camera just a little bit, buddy.
Better?
There you go, bud.
Kind of got the narrow field there.
I'm glad that you took the time to shave there. All good.
Thank you.
All right, here we go. Hopefully you guys can hear this, and I'll go ahead and play it. And you can see the look of concern on his face right here. He cannot believe that this has gone this far. So here we go.
No. It's his version. First of all, do you understand what perjury is?
Yes, I understand perjury is a lie. I know what perjury means.
That courtroom up in Flint, it got heated. The woman you saw there said her date was so bad with the defendant, she decided to sue him for thousands of dollars and then thought it was a good idea to represent herself in courts.
I feel for the defendant. I mean, like I said, he should have swiped left.
And wait now for Richard Jordan, who's being sued for $10,000 after he allegedly didn't show up for a date with Kashante Short back in 2020 in Flint. She says he caused emotional distress because the date fell on her late mom's birthday.
Mr. Jordan, let me just ask you this. Are you planning to represent yourself on this?
I to be honest with you, sir, I thought this was just going to be thrown out. We had a date, one date, and nothing else after that. And now I'm being sued for $10,000.
Todd, you've been doing this a minute. Ever seen anything like this?
I like how she threw out, "You've been doing this a minute." Come on, girl. You're a newscaster. You're not supposed to use "in a minute."
If I've seen something like this, I've seen someone go to jail.
Defense attorney Todd Perkins wasn't in on this hearing, but says the judge has the patience of a saint as Ms. Short tried schooling him on everything during this recent Zoom hearing.
Do not insult my intelligence as if I do not understand what the word perjury means.
Be quiet while I'm talking. You need to be quiet. Can you mute her, please?
Because perjury is a criminal offense.
She's walking through an airport. She's just, as the judge was muting her, she continued to talk.
The best part, besides the look on this man's face.
Look at the happiness. Look at the happiness in his face. It's like, fuck yeah. Oh, man. I'm telling you, he had to have been scared.
Bottom line is, you said it's a criminal offense, so I will send it to circuit court. Are we done here?
No, you don't understand, ma'am. You don't understand.
Are we done here? Are we done here?
Like several other of Ms. Short's bizarre lawsuits, this one too got booted from district court.
And she's look
at this. Look at him.
See, she's a sewer.
Oh man!
Because she's had apparently they just dropped the ball and she's had other bizarre court cases.
Yeah, that's insane. I'm sorry. I mean,
listen. If I were the judge, she would have been held in contempt.
Yeah, I mean, she was getting. I think you're right, Morgan. I think though, if they would have been in actual court, I think he would have held her in contempt. But I mean,
I still would have held her in contempt.
Yeah, and she was in the airport with a phone, and it was funny to me that he was still wearing a shield on his face. The judge, I was like, if this is all live, yeah, he had a face shield on too.
Yeah, and he was on camera.
Oh, fuck,
he's other people in the court.
The bubble boy. That's the bubble boy.
Yeah, I would have done a little more history on that.
Moots.
I wanted to say it. I didn't say it. I'm glad you said it.
Bob, your thoughts?
The lady's crazy.
You think?
I would not ever attempt to date her again.
Yeah. You think she's going to have to leave the dating app?
Yeah, I would make her leave the dating app, yeah.
Yeah, I wonder what the dating app thinks about this because, I mean, they had to have seen this case go on and just kind of think, oh, shit, this could really screw things up. You never look better sideways, Bob. There you go. I mean, don't you think they were thinking, holy shit, if this goes through, this could make things more difficult for dating apps?
She's trying to scam every man she meets, apparently.
Yeah. Swipe right. Or swipe left. Which is it? Swipe left for no.
Left is no, right is yes.
Yeah, left is no.
Left for no, right for yes.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. What happens if you swipe up?
It's same as thing as making them go away.
Makes them just go away.
I like that one.
Oh man. Yeah, I thought it was a funny little story. Are you boys ready? Are you ladies ready?
I am a red eye.
Yeah, ready.
My dog was that whiny.
Deana, would you like to show the boys what you got when your little signs? There you go.
So if the answer is good, yeah, baby, yeah.
Oh, baby.
If the answer is bad, the answer is nope.
Nope. Which one of you studs wants to start, or do I have to start?
Go ahead, John. Your show. You started, buddy. Break the ice.
All right. I will go first, I guess. Hold on here. All right. I had to write mine down. I still know them by heart, but I had to write a couple of them down. And I have different sets. I have pickup lines that I use at legitimate clubs and bars, and then I have dive bar pickup lines. So a little bit different approach at a dive bar than you approach someone at a club or at a legitimate nice bar. How do I do this? Am I approaching you too? Is that how we're going to do it? Like I'm approaching you too?
Sure.
Yep.
All right. Here we
So
go.
we're sitting at the bar. I got my glass of wine.
I'm
All right.
What are you drinking, Morgan? What are you drinking?
An old fashioned.
There you go.
Old fashioned. All right. So here we go. Well, I'm going to walk up to you. I'm going to go hi. And do I at least get a hi back or no?
Hi, how are you?
All right, here we go.
This is role playing.
I didn't know we were doing full blown role play.
Yeah, this is full.
I would have brought
role play.
more whips and things.
Yeah. All right. So I'm going to approach you. I'm going to go hi.
Hi, how are you?
Yeah, as I was walking over here, I was planning all these different ways to say hello to you in my head, but I'm glad I went with hi. But you smell amazing, and I totally forgot everything I was going to say to you.
Wow!
Hey, you bastards out there! That one works like very well, and
that one would work on me for sure.
Yeah, I mean, it shows confidence. It shows a little bit of shyness. This is science to my pickup lines, guys. It makes her laugh, and a woman loves a compliment that isn't sexist. I think when you go, God, you look hot in that dress. I totally forgot. That's a turnoff, I think. So noticing the way she smells before noticing the rest of her, I think really kind of makes her feel a little more comfortable. You're not coming on too strong. And then they love talking about how good they smell. Something I know.
Wow. I'm impressed, sir. That was good.
All right, thank you. I get the good one. There we go.
You got the good one. Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Yeah, baby. Bruce, you can't use the one we talked about. You can't use nice shoes.
I'm not wearing shoes. We're at the bar. Let's go. And see.
You have the sexiest bare feet I've seen in any bar.
Okay, sorry.
Number one, why are you shoeless at a bar?
Yeah.
I'm here with Jesus.
Yep, there you go. I found him.
Bruce, now you're not looking them up, man. They got to come from near. They got to come
No, I
from
just got to remember which ones I was using here.
They got to come from the heart.
Yeah, I know it's only November. But you look a lot like my Valentine.
I think we scared Bob
off. That was cute
Bob's
and very sad.
Let me.
Sorry.
My internet is down. Well,
that was too cheesy.
Bobby down again?
Yeah, I don't know. Bob's pickup lines went.
Oh no.
Hey, Bruce.
He needs some Viagra for his internet connection.
Oh, you did one.
Oh, you did it? It was.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Yeah, it was terrible. You didn't miss much. Wah wah wah.
I didn't think it was that bad.
It was really that.
I'm sorry. After John's, that was phoning it in, babe. I don't know what to tell you.
I'm just letting you know that one works very well. It works very well.
I got a better one.
You got another one? Go ahead. I'll let you go next.
Yep. Your body has so many beautiful curves, but I think my favorite of them is always your smile.
Oh yes, yeah, baby. That was a good one. With the rebound, well played.
I went from I'm even again. One down and one up.
There you go. Another one that I use sometimes, and it kind of I don't know. I'm one of those guys that I kind of like read body language, and I kind of look at a person, like if she's sitting at the bar, I kind of picture, I kind of look at for certain things to does she really want to be there? She's there with friends. So I just kind of, or the the look of disgust in her face from every guy approaching her. So when I use I'm going to spare you all the BS pickup lines. For sure, you're going to hear tonight, and just say hello. My name is John, and how's your night going? That's it. It's just, and that I used that one when I noticed like guys are just coming up and getting shot down, coming in, getting shot down. So I always just do that. I'm going to spare you all the BS pickup lines. You are for sure going to hear tonight, and say hello. My name is John, and how's your night going? That's it. That's clean
nice.
and simple.
Yeah,
Just clean and simple.
Introduction. That's not like a pickup line.
It is not a pickup line. I'm kind of going to agree with that one.
It works. It gets them to talk to me.
That's fair.
There's no bullshit, and there's no there's no I don't know. I just like to be simple. I don't want to throw in I know to be very careful about come on, every guy is going to approach them and say they look beautiful. And I believe that's kind of gets boring after a while of hearing how beautiful. Oh, you're so beautiful. You're so beautiful. I forgot.
You're so beautiful.
Oh, you're so beautiful.
What are you doing later? Can I get your number?
Like there's this big glow all around you. It's like a big light. I get lost focus and concentration. Brucey, let's see here. This one is all about looking around and spotting the one who is just dying to get back on a dance floor. I like to dance. And I know that a lot of guys don't ask girls to dance, or women, sorry, not girls, women to dance. So I have like this thing I do. I don't go to nightclubs that much anymore because I feel out of place. I wish you know what I'm talking about, Bruce. Need to get more I think there was you remember, Bruce, that club that was next to Galetta, next to the, they had the big windows like at that other place, and they used to play a lot of our older music, and it was an older crowd that was in there, and they had this big glass window that opened kind of like the place that we go now. And it was owned by the guy that owned Trissetti's, and he owned that one, and they used to do all the food.
Yeah.
They used to play great music. It was always people in the late.
The guy actually that owned it lived in the Bellagio when I was living there.
Yeah, they used to play great music in there. Yeah. It was always an older crowd. A lot of the
it had some weird freaking name to it.
Yeah. So for me, I kind of do that. I do this little thing. So I'll kind of go through it. I mean, it's not really a pickup line, but she'll be easy to spot is one of the things I always notice because she keeps looking over at the dance floor. That's one thing I look at. I always notice a girl that's constantly, I gotta stop saying girl, woman that's constantly always looking at the bar, looking from the bar to the dance floor and kind of looking back, and or she's self-dancing at the bar. I love that one with tapping a toe. Yeah, exactly. Or on the dance floor with her girlfriends. But when she's on the dance floor with her girlfriends, that's a complete no-no. You never ask a girl to dance when she's with her friends. You're going to get shot down every single time. So what I do is I wait till she sits down. I walk over there, put my hand out, and simply say, you want to get back out there? And I've always gotten girls because they've just finished dancing. They're having fun. They want to get back out there. And it works for me every time. It works every time for me.
You are so full of charisma, sir.
Hey, you got to remember, I was out of the game for like 20 years. So I had to really look around. Those first couple months, I was kind of looking around, and I'm like, okay, there's this group here that does it a certain way. This is this group and this group. And, then you have like the really fucking good looking guys that don't have to do shit. They just got to walk into a bar. And then they don't have to say a word, and you guys are just like,
I don't like those guys. I tend to gravitate away though from those guys.
Looks aren't everything.
What's that?
Looks aren't everything.
No, looks aren't everything, but looks. I don't know. I feel like those guys that are really, really good looking have a little bit more confidence, say, than the average guy, because they know they're going to get approached a little bit more. They can be more themselves. They're you kind of take away that look factor, because it's just like, you guys are doing the same thing we're doing to you guys. Just like, you grab the napkin, wipe off the drool on her face.
I'm honestly trying to remember when Corey and I first met, who approached who. I mean, I know like I was the more like forward one kind of, but like I genuinely cannot remember how we like began talking because we were in the same French class.
You use it. Nice shoes. You want to, you know what? In French. In French.
No.
No, you didn't.
I honestly can't. No, you know what I think it was that we both had a mutual friend in that class too, and I think what had happened was the three of us would like get together, and then slowly but surely the other girl kind of, whether she did it purposefully or not, I don't really remember, or she just never told me, but she kind of slowly like phased out of hanging out with us, and then it sort of just became, us two.
You said he was really shy. I remember you said he was really shy.
He told me, after probably like 2 years of being together, that he would talk to his best friend and be like, because at first he thought the other girl was interested in him too. And so he was like talking to his best friend, was like, I don't know what to do. And I basically had to like beat him over the head, essentially, to be like, I like you.
Here you go.
What? I just hear bitch. Like
it says, nice shoes, you want to fuck in French.
I didn't hear any of that. I didn't hear nothing of that.
No, it was very quiet.
Oh, was it? Oh, man. It says, you got it? Did you hear it? Nice shoes.
No, it's too quiet.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I can do this right here. I can just put it in here and post it.
I can read it.
For those of you that want to know how to say it in French, there you go. Bruce, write it down, Bruce.
Belle chaussure tu vas baiser.
Is that correct? Is that correct?
I wouldn't even know how to pronounce French to read it. So.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm an American in France if I'm using that line.
Yeah, I would highly not that.
With my California accent.
Yeah, they got those translators on the phones.
Just hold your fucking phone up and
French girls will probably laugh and then walk away.
In my luck, I'll hit the wrong one and I'll be at the restaurant and trying to order potatoes, and that guy just looks at me like, "What the fuck?" Oh
dear.
Oh, Bruce, you got another one?
Sure.
Yeah, hit me with it.
Oh my God, I didn't really think it would work. Wishing on those birthday candles, but here you are.
That was kind of cute.
Yeah,
I'm giving them all away today. That was a good one.
All right, my dive bar one. We both could sit here and drink until we say something stupid, or we can get up and dance. I use that one at dive bars all the time.
That's your dive bar one?
Yeah.
Jeez. I would not stand a chance against you, John.
That will not work at a club because, number one, a girl's trying not to get drunk in a club. Most of the time, girls at dive bars, they just loosen up. They want to have fun. It's usually a bridal party. It's, one of the girls who's been bridesmaid more times than anything else, so it works. It works all the time.
You just described me, so maybe that's why.
I love dive bars. I love dive bars. Right after I got divorced, one of my goals was to, I have the file. I have over 180 different dive bars that I just went looking for. I would go into these towns and type in dive bar, and then I would go in there and take pictures. And I had all these pictures of like 160 different dive bars all up and down California. Because I just wanted to go in every single one, document it, save my pictures, hit on the bartender, always hit on the bartender. I'm that guy. Yeah, I always. And it was. I learned from a buddy of mine. He goes, "Why are you hitting on the bartender?" And I go, "Why not?" I go, "John, she doesn't get off till 2 a.m. And by the time she's done, it's 3:30. The last thing she wants to do is sit in and have a drink with you." which makes sense.
She
You're
wants
working the hardcore there, John.
That's pretty hard.
Yeah, they're cocktail waitresses and bartenders, female bartenders. I got to make note of that. And female bar, you don't want to hit on them. I mean, they're not. They're there. They're going to be there till, like I said, 2 a.m.'s closing. They got to stay and clean up. They got to get all the shit done. By the time they get out of there, it's 3 a.m, man. So yeah, no, don't hit on the cocktail waitress that has 4 kids, and don't hit on the bartender.
Well, don't hit on the bartender, and then a gal comes over and sits next to the bar, you start hitting on her.
Use the same line that you just used on the bartender.
One of the two of them are going to get pissed if you flirt with the other one. I thought the bartender was going to pour a drink on me.
Yeah.
She was, I thought you were hitting on me, and now you're hitting on her.
Oh yeah, they hate that too.
Yeah,
I
had to leave the bar in a hurry.
Yeah. Well, this is a good one. I kind of like get the ladies' opinion on that, because we do run into this sometimes. I ran into it a few times where there's a group of you guys together at a club, and the guy may be interested in I may be interested in one of you guys in your party. What's the best way for that guy to approach her and kind of not, kind of get her away from the circle, from the herd?
I don't have an answer for that. Usually when girls are out with other girls, it's hopeless.
Yeah, how do you separate the cub from the
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's happened to you, Deana, a few times. I'm sure that you're trying to separate you from the group, and try not to offend the other ones.
Then you wait for her to go to the bar to get drinks for her other friends, so she's already alone.
And then you slide.
And that's when you go for the approach. Hey,
just slide right in between the bars. Hey, giggity.
See, I feel like I'm like the least qualified person to answer that question. Because I never the only time I really went out to a bar with a few of my girlfriends was for my 21st birthday. So but I mean other times it would just be Corey and I going to the bar. I never really went a whole lot of places when I was.
Yeah, you're a youngster. You're too busy getting tattoos and getting told in French, nice shoes.
All that stuff.
Yeah,
we know. You told us Corey was shy. He was shy approaching. He didn't even know, right? He had no idea, right? That you were into him.
Well, yeah. For a while, he had no clue. And then it was kind of I mean, even I was the one to eventually ask him because, I went up to a reenactment with him. We drove all the way up to Green Bay, which, is like 2+
That's like a whole nother world, Green Bay.
Basically. And, I never drive more than 45 minutes somewhere because I don't like driving all that much.
Yeah.
But I drove all the way up there for him because I liked him. And so we did the whole.
Did you like him or did you like him? No, I'm kidding.
And so we drove back to sort of where we both were living roundabouts, and we got something to eat and we were just kind of talking. And then afterwards when we were going to go our separate ways, I was like, all right, fuck it, I'm just going to ask, because if I don't, I'm going to be all pissed off with myself and everything. I just said, hey, do you think we could be anything more than friends, ever? And he's like, yeah.
Yeah, some guys just don't. We did that whole thing a couple weeks ago on our show about just certain guys just not picking up signals. And remember, Bruce, the caressing the bottle. If she's sitting there at the bar caressing a long neck bottle in front of you, you pay the bill and you get the hell out of there. If you need more of a signal than that, then you shouldn't be out trying to date. I'm sorry.
That was happening to me last night just at the concert.
Yeah.
But I couldn't guess the age of the girl. It's like she could be a minor. I don't know.
Nice shoes. No, I'm kidding.
Danger, Will Robinson.
No, I mean I was over there with a group, and then next thing she's over there at the end of the group, and she's dancing away, and then she looks over, big old smile and giggles and dancing away, and
Dad bought.
Okay, it's weird. And then, but she just stayed there the whole time that the band's playing, and then she band takes a break. She goes lays down on the grass. The wind blows. She's wearing a short summer dress, almost blows the skirt up, covers it up. Then a friend comes over and they're talking, and then some of the gals drug me out to dance out there on the lawn area with the band playing. So I'm out there dancing. Next thing I know, she's out in front of me dancing, and I'm okay. She's in my line of sight again. Turn around, giving a smile and a giggle, and then I thought, okay. So then we all broke up and left.
And you didn't get the number. Just say you didn't get the number.
I was going my direction, and I walked by, and she's sitting there with her friend, and I waved at her as I went by. Didn't say nothing. I just waved at her. And she just smiled and giggled again, and I don't know.
And it didn't go off like.
No, because she was young.
She was young. Good. All right, that's good, smart move. But you don't need to visit the ER and have with a heart attack, Bruce. Got to be careful at your age.
Well, as much as she was dancing and moving, she had happy feet, man. That girl would have killed me, man. She had more energy than I had probably had twice. So,
you have any dive bar ones? I got a bunch here that I'm gonna use, but they're not mine. They're not ones I don't use these. Yeah. I'm not a line guy.
Here we go. Tina, I heard kissing is language of love. Want to have a conversation?
Oh, that's a hard one. I don't know if it was the delivery though, because that was quite well said.
Try it with a Clint Eastwood accent.
Yeah, I'm doing my
Sean Connery.
I'm doing my
Sean Connery. Listen, girl. It's James Bond.
What's his name?
Just give it a little slap from.
There will not be a female James Bond. They have decided. Decided. I saw that article.
Sam Elliott.
Yeah, do it with Sam Elliott. There you go.
That is my
I could see you as a Sam Elliott. That was quite good.
Yeah, that was good. My other, let's see, where's my other one? Where's the other one I use at a dive bar? Oh, man, it's got to be rough getting all dressed up and looking amazing as you look tonight and having every guy in here afraid to say hi. Oh, by the way, my name's John.
I don't know about that one. Even at a dive bar, I'm giving that a nope.
That's kind of like long.
Yeah.
It's hard. You got to remember they're broken women in dive bars.
I know. I'm one of them.
No, not always. They're not always, but I always, I don't know. Maybe I'm different with the two. There is a difference between the club and the dive bar, and I think I don't know. Do you feel there is a little bit? I think that the girl. If I say girl one more time, someone smack me. The woman. I think there's a difference.
The female.
I think there's a different. You come into those two different places with two different expectations.
Sure.
Right? Yeah.
Sure. I mean, if you're out at the club, you're definitely dressed a lot differently than if you're at a dive bar.
Yeah. And a lot of times I've noticed that they're there to drink at dive bars. They're there to drink.
There is no expectations. We're not trying to look cute.
Right.
We have a mission.
And I'll give you another thing that I like. The difference between the nightclub and the dive bar is the dive bar, the girls are drinking beer. The women are drinking beer. They're drinking beer, whereas you seldom see a woman drinking a beer at a bar, at a club. It's always some, it's either a foofy drink or fucking shots. I don't understand this.
They start easy, then the shots come later.
Yeah, it's like, I want an excuse me. No, you don't want an excuse me, because you're going to be on your ass. Jaeger bombs. I never understood that, and that was my name, my nickname after my divorce. I was Shot Guy, because I would walk into the bar and girls would actually, I'm not lying, Joey knows this, and I think Bob's, they would see me coming in and know me as Shot Guy, and they would go and hide because they knew I was going to fuck up their night, and they would go and hide. This fucking shot guy just walked in. They would disappear. It would disappear.
You gotta learn how to say no.
Oh yeah, there was that one night. Me, Joe, Christina, and Mary.
Is that when you were picking up the homeless gal with no teeth when you walked
No,
out?
no, that was a YNT concert. That I was really drunk that night. That was
I need to hear that story.
Mike saved my ass on that one. But yeah, it was me, Joey, Christina, and Mary, and it was 8:30, and we head on out, and as soon as I get there, Jaeger bombs.
Is that Aunt Mary or Mary?
Aunt Mary.
Yeah. Mary.
We were back at the house by 11:30, and they were pissed at me. They're like, "You son of a bitch! You son of a bitch!" We were done, so drunk we had to get a ride back to the house. That's how bad it was.
Gone crashed early.
Oh no, that was YNT, and that YNT concert. It was funny because I think somebody roofied Bobby. A girl roofied Bobby at that party at that bar. And I got so drunk, and so Bobby's messed up. I'm messed up, and thank God the boys were there, Brandon and Michael, because we were both of us. He was roofied, I was messed up, and we were walking back to the car, and in the parking lot there across the street at the for Fat Cats, and yeah, she was just standing there in the parking lot, and I thought it was Farrah Fawcett. That's how drunk I was. I was just like, wow.
I hope Deana's listening because that's the story she wanted to hear. But toothless Farrah Fawcett.
Sorry. No, I was definitely listening to that story.
Yeah. No, I swear to God. Yeah. To me, she had long, flowing blonde hair. I mean, she was just. I had super beer goggles going, and.
I can say, like, I've gotten pretty drunk, a few times, but I've never been that, like, damn drunk.
Oh, no, yeah, no. Then Mike grabbed my arm. He grabbed my arm.
The closing hour eyeglass.
Oh, yeah.
What are you drinking?
Oh, shit. I probably had at least, because Bobby makes me drink Coors Light, so I probably had like 6 or 7 Coors Lights. I know I had at least 4 shots of tequila. Two I knew with Bobby, which thank God I bought my own because there's something happened to him. Because he doesn't get that drunk, and he was pretty messed up. So we figured somebody put something in his drink. But I had like 6 or 7 Coors Lights, 4 shots of tequila, 2 Jaeger bombers, and I was done. Yeah. I mean, I was barely walking across the street. Mike grabs my arm. He's like, dude, what the fuck? What are you doing? Look at her. No, really, really look at her. I go, she's beautiful, dude. Let me just get away. Leave me alone. Mike's like, no, get in the fucking car, dude. John, she's a meth addict. She's got no teeth. I'm like, what? Really?
Real?
A homeless girl on the street, dude.
I was doing this. I was wiping my eyes like, are you sure, man? No, man. Yeah, it was pretty bad. That's what happens when you go to YNT. When you go see YNT, baby. You got some, you got another one there, Bruce?
Yeah.
You got another one for me? Or not for me, for the ladies.
For the girls, not for you,
yeah, not for me.
Are you sure?
I'm going to shoot you down every time, man.
Hi. If this was a crime, you'd be behind bars for life.
Yeah, I'm not digging that one.
That's a dive bar one.
That sounds pretty.
Yeah.
It's still in the dive bar mode.
How about this classic? How much does a polar bear weigh? How much?
How much?
Enough to break the ice. Hi, I'm John.
Oh, no.
No. I mean, I'll probably laugh, but I'll be like, yeah.
Well, did you like the one I posted earlier? I wish the alphabet were rearranged itself so that I could be next to you.
I'm pretty sure that I was on an episode of Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, that's kind of like a really old one.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
What? Hold on. I wish wait a minute. Let me read this. Make sure I get this right. I wish I was one of your tears, so I could be born in your eye, run down your cheek, and die in your lips. That's deep.
That would kind of scare me, honestly.
That's got a creepy factor to it.
I go, okay, creep alert, creep alert.
Yeah. No way.
That's the guy with the duct tape shovel and
Yeah, I think he's like a sociopath or something.
Yeah.
Oh man. Do you believe in a love at first sight, or do I need to walk by you again?
That's another one.
No.
No.
There you go. Hi, can I buy you a drink, or you just want the $7?
That one's bad.
Wow. I
I
don't have a sign bad enough for that one.
give me the $7.
No.
That's when you got a lot of confidence.
Overconfident.
Yeah.
That one would actually
confidence.
work.
You're
That
just going to
one,
give
I
them the
think-
money instead of buying them the drink.
Yeah, I think that one would actually work because
No.
I think it would get them to laugh. I mean, let's be honest. It's about getting you guys to smile and laugh at first.
Yeah, but that other one you said, like, I'd laugh.
Oh, that's straight
but
up
I'd be
scary.
like, no,
Oh.
not that one. The one you said before.
Yeah.
Like, I'd laugh, but I'd be like, no.
Yeah, it's laugh and then turn back around in my bar stool.
Keep drinking.
On a scale from 1 to America, how free are you tonight?
Wow.
There you go.
Terrible.
There we go. I got one. Hey, can I borrow something from you? A kiss. I'll give it right back.
Yeah. You know what that one gets?
That's kind of Hallmark. A Hallmark award.
Oh man.
You look so familiar. Did
Some of
we
these
take
are
a
really
class
bad,
together?
you know?
Yeah. It says you look so familiar. Did we take a class together? I could swear we had chemistry.
No.
Brother.
No.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
No.
Okay,
No.
going on the same lines here goes, hey, I'm sorry to bother you, but you look familiar. Is your name Google by chance? Because it looks like you have everything I've been searching for.
Yeah, that one's a good one. I've heard that one.
It's like this much better. Like
Yeah.
That's what I said. It's on the same lines. Yeah.
Was your father an alien? Because there's nothing else on Earth like you. Yeah, come on.
I have to be pretty drunk to fall for that one.
Oh, hey, I got a
Sure, why not?
I got a great one here.
Oh, why?
Hey, just wanted to let you know, I heard about this Mathis clothing sale nearby. It's in my bedroom, and all products are 100% off.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh, good Lord.
That's about as good as I like
yeah,
what you're wearing. It would look so much better on the floor.
On the floor. Yeah. You must be Wi-Fi because I'm feeling a connection.
Mm.
Okay, the way you said it didn't really help.
Hey.
Yeah.
You must be Wi-Fi because I'm feeling a connection, baby. Is that better?
No, I think that's the creep factor.
It says I give all credit to these pickup lines to the people who actually came up with them. And if you are thinking, boy, these are cheesy, good, that's how it's supposed to be. So these are all cheesy ones. I looked up cheesy ones. I don't use a lot of them, to be honest. I feel like, it's just easier to just be yourself and try not to use a line and just kind of, just hi is just, I feel like they've gotten hit on so much while they're there that just having a guy just approach them and just say hi, I think it's just so much easier than just hearing, these cheesy fucking pickup lines,
I mean, I've always heard that like sort of, kind of like the best thing is just, like you said, go up to them, say hi, and offer a compliment.
Yeah.
I do. I usually compliment them on their outfit, their clothing, rather, because most of them they like to hear what. Hey, it's a nice jacket. I love those shoes.
Yeah. Bruce goes, man, your ass is banging in
rather
that
than
dress.
a body part or their eyes or a smile or their hair or something like that.
Yeah, I
don't know if it works or not, but I have done it. So
yeah, I think it's much easier just to be yourself. Don't try to put on a show and because you got to think.
Like Coop Polly and the Big Bang Theory. Can't talk to girls once I have a drink.
Oh, liquid courage is dangerous. That's why I always try. How do I put this? I make like I know my limit. So once I reach that limit, I know I'm not asking anybody anything because I'm at that point where I am going to say something stupid, like I just said a few minutes ago. Your ass looks banging in that dress. That's something I'm going to say. Like if I'm way up there in drinks, so I know
you would actually say that.
I would. Yeah,
Really?
if I were drunk enough, yeah, I would probably walk, and probably get slapped.
I
But
don't think I've ever got that drunk to really say that.
yeah, but I'm really careful. That was 10 years ago, John. That was 10 years ago, John. Now it's just I'm just trying to be myself. I learned my lesson not to offer to buy a drink because of all your independent women out there. So I don't do the hey, can I buy you a drink? Because I don't.
That's so okay. Can I just say that's so dumb?
I still do that.
Yeah.
I don't like. Okay, listen.
They're just gonna turn you down, so I mean it's a no or yes.
Well,
So,
I mean, yeah, but it's just this whole thing where, like, I just don't get why that's such an like an insult to some people. Like, yeah, of course, if I'm at the bar, by myself, obviously buying my own drinks, yeah, it shows I'm capable of buying my own drinks. Like, oh yeah, of course that shows that, but I don't know why, like. There's some women that would get like offended by that. Like, I don't get it.
Yeah.
Like, maybe because I haven't, been around enough bars or what. Like, I just don't have the life experience being only 23. But like, I just don't understand how that's such an insult to some women. Like, I don't get it.
I mean, I thought I was having a great time with her. And in Monterey, this was in Monterey, and we were, she spoke Italian, I spoke Italian, we were the same age. It was really weird, that, it's really weird that you're in Monterey and you bump into somebody that speaks Italian.
Was she buying her own drinks before you asked her?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She had a drink, and I noticed it was already kind of halfway gone, and she was kind of doing that sipping, looking for that last drop. So I just assumed, hey, I'm going to ask, in my head, I'm like, this is new to me. I just recently divorced, and, we had this long conversation, about 15, 20 minutes, some of it in Italian, some of it in English. And I figured, all right, this is great. I was about to ask her to dance. I was kind of waiting because it was rock night, and I'm not good at rock. And they were AC/DC trivia band, which is almost impossible to dance to. So yeah, I'm not getting out there. Hey, yeah, and I'm not doing it. Yeah, elbows bashing,
headbanging.
So yeah, and then I just noticed her. She was, when your drink is like almost gone, and you're just trying to like get every last fucking drop out of it. And I was just like very nicely, I said, "Hey, can I get you another drink?" And then like this light bulb went off in her head. What, you don't think I can afford my own fucking drink? And I'm like, whoa, hold on. Okay, different fucking Dr. Heckle and Mr. Hyde here. Something happened, It was very.
I just don't get how it's like clearly you see her buying her own drinks. Like, I don't get where the disconnect is with that. Like, why that's such an insult.
Well, apparently there's a switch inside her, and you just found the switch.
Well, let me throw this out there, ladies. Do you think maybe she was in the same situation I was in, recently divorced, wanting to prove her own and not wanting guys
Maybe a slight change in verbiage would have changed the whole thing. Hey, can I get you a refill?
Well, maybe, yeah.
Can I buy? Like, I just don't understand what's so wrong with saying, "Hey, can I buy you another drink?"
Yeah.
Did you say in English or Italian, John?
I could have said it in Italian. Probably would have worked better if I said it in Italian. Or maybe I should have thrown in, your ass is banging in that dress. Can I
bitch, can I get you another drink?
She got offended over you buying her another drink. Yeah, that would
can I get you a drink? It was funny because like, yeah, we stopped talking, and it was, and then it was funny story because she had a friend. She had a friend
moment at that point.
Yeah, no, we still she kind of stopped. We didn't kind of stop talking, but she was kind of doing her thing with her friend as well. And I think she wanted me and Joe and Joey to ask her friend to dance,
Oh,
or
no, you got the wrong wingman with Joe.
Well, yeah,
man.
fucking Joey's hitting on the cocktail waitress, and I'm like, dude, right here, dude. 2 girls speak Italian, our age, and he's hitting on the 25-year-old cocktail waitress, and I'm like, no, Joe, right here. And Joe's not going to dance. Joe's not going to get on the dance floor, especially an AC/DC cover band. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen.
I just don't understand that at all. Like, I mean, even again, if we were like looking at it from the perspective of, oh, maybe she was all,
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
But still, like, I mean, you obviously saw that she was buying her own drinks. Like, it's not as if you just walked up to her and said, oh, you look like.
Oh yeah, no, exactly. Good point.
Like, no, like, you obviously see that she's buying her own drinks. So, like, I just don't get it.
Yeah,
I probably never will. But it's like, it's not that big of a deal, ladies.
So how do you guys feel about, like guys that dance? That's like a big deal, right?
I would like to hear some of the girls' pickup lines.
Been with a guy that could dance, so I don't need pickup lines. I just sit at the bar. I look cute.
I mean, that's like, all right. This is like, all right. When I got first divorce, my cousin Joe's like, hey, you need to go out. We need to go out and do things, because I was kind of stuck at home and doing my thing. And I get out there and, I'm like the first night, Friday night, and I'm looking around and all the dudes are standing on the wall. And I felt like 7th grade again. It was just like all the girls are dancing in a big circle in the middle of the dance floor. Every guy is talking to another guy leaning up against the wall or sitting at the bar. And I just always felt like, why aren't, is that generation?
Well,
just, it's like, it's gone. I don't know. It's just weird. I mean, we learned to dance. That was my dad's thing and my mom's thing. We learned to dance, and we all dance. I don't know about my older brother, but I think, me and my brother Pino, we both can dance and we enjoy it. But it just seemed like there's like this whole generation
of gentlemen that don't want to have the rhythm. Me and my mom, when we go out to bars for birthdays and celebrations, me and my mom will try to break each other. Like, let's go to the ground. But that's me and my mom. I don't go dancing with dudes because I don't know any dudes that want to dance.
Yeah, it's weird. It's just weird. I kind of looked at Joan. I was like, this is what you do every Friday and Saturday night, just standing there holding a drink in your hand and watching a bunch of ladies dance in the middle of the dance floor and not at least kind of walk over there and, even just get in the middle, just get between them.
No, I don't know.
You cannot imagine.
One night, John, and then we hit country night at Nino's.
Country's hard. Yeah.
And it was like, we're all standing there going, okay, we're watching these people line dance and go, oh, I ain't getting out there and embarrass the shit out of myself.
Unless it's the electric slide, I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm out.
The biggest thing I had was a gal come over and sat on my lap. Well, I don't know who the hell that was because she was
that's called the bar stool dance.
You remember that? I just sitting there and all of a sudden she just
Actually,
I think I caught her because I think she was falling down. Really,
but it's weird. I mean, I don't know. Like this newer generation, I noticed they do enjoy it. I think too, though, like this newer generation that are in their late 20s and early 30s, I think they grew up to more dance music. And I think they're more similar to like what guys like me in the 80s grew up to, because we did grow up to a lot more dance music. 80s, it wasn't hip hop, but it was, 80s. I don't know it kind of hit.
Whitney Houston.
Yeah,
dance with
we had
somebody.
Flock of Seagulls. We had freaking Boy George, and we had fucking George Michael. So all that music was dancing and club music, or high school dance music. Where I think there's a part, like, I don't know, there's just like this gap, and then all of a sudden you have this generation. These guys, I mean, it's mostly just jumping up and down today with their arms.
Like I
no,
said, they're doing all that rave stuff.
Do that,
So,
shoot one of those pills and just get out there and just
it's jumping up and down. And at least when I was in high school, it was the
jump
girls
around, jump
essentially
around,
like grinding on the
jump
guys,
around.
and the guys kind of just like, I saw a lot of that in high school. And of course, me, like, I don't really dance at all. Like, I
Want to dance with somebody.
but guy knows how to dance and is like, like okay, I might feel slightly more confident, but not really.
Yeah,
I just don't personally dance. I don't,
you shake it.
what
You
the
don't
hell
get
I-
out there and shake it.
No.
Even if you gotta look like Elaine.
I did
I
4
was-
dances last night, but we weren't dancing
Yeah.
with anybody in particular. We were just out there dancing. So
Country's hard. You went country's hard.
No, it was rock and roll last night.
It was rock. Yeah.
Concert in the park,
Country
yeah.
for me. That's like a
It
whole.
was that band Triple D. They were playing at the concert in the park last night.
I kicked myself in the ass now because my ex-wife, she wanted to take a class at the
No,
JC many
took
years
ballroom.
ago
I took
for line dancing. I was like,
Yeah,
"Fuck,
no,
I
I
don't
took-
want to line dance,
I
man."
took what they call ballroom dancing. So it taught you the foxtrot, cha-cha-cha, a little bit of line dancing and stuff. But the wife got so pissed off because she didn't like me having to do the lead. I mean, I did the lead and I was doing the lead fine because when I would dance with the instructor, it was great. But when I would dance with her, she would get all pissed off and get mad at me.
Because she
And it
had
wasn't
two left
me that
feet.
was messing up. It was her who was messing up, but she was getting pissed off at me because I actually was catching on to the dancing better than she was.
Yeah.
Which
Oh, that's
pissed her off.
fine. I mean, that's you had mine was the same. Mine was very competitive. I don't think I've ever won a fucking board game in the 25 years we played board games together. I wasn't
How can
allowed
you be
to
a better dancer than me.
I wasn't allowed to win any board games. Uno, she would kick my ass and fucking dance in front of me and do all, you suck. I'm like, well, all right, whatever. Just remember I love you. Oh man. The bro code. Bruce.
Yo.
All right, I'm gonna start the ladies here because I'm kind of curious what the ladies think the bro code is, and what do you think number one is?
Hose before hose, man.
Now I don't get why that is number one, and I get it now, but back in my day, number one bro code was you didn't date or sleep with your best friend's mom or sister. That was number one always in the bro code. Never date your best friend's mom or sister. But now it's bros before hoes. I guess I don't know. Bros before hoes was
there was an option to date each other's mom.
That happened a lot in the 80s, and you'd be surprised. There's a lot of divorced moms or moms that were very, very lonely in the 80s. Because
I wasn't into moms when I was dating.
No, I wasn't into I never saw the attraction. I would rather be with somebody my own age back then. I'm 16. Do I really want to be with a 35, 40-year-old
I'm
woman?
avoiding my mom. Why would I want to be with her?
Yeah. And especially your best friend's mom. And sisters were always so that was like our code. You're not allowed to date anybody's sister.
No,
you did that for your sister, right?
I had two codes. I didn't date any girls from my own high school.
Yeah, me too.
Didn't date any of my sister's friends.
Yeah,
because I had a younger sister, and that was tough because she had some cute friends and they were really flirty.
Oh, you wouldn't date any of her friends?
No.
No, I wouldn't have done. I wouldn't agree to that one.
My sister's friends, and I wouldn't because I had too many of my buddies that dated girls or were going with girls in high school, and they were just always, at the lockers, at this thing, at that thing, at school, at recess. I go, oh, I can't do that. Yeah. So I didn't date anybody from my high school. I dated girls from other high schools so that I had my space, per se, during school where I wasn't, sharing a locker, sharing this or sharing that, or having somebody ride home, or So yeah,
a bro is always allowed to do something stupid as long as his bros are doing it too.
What?
Sounds like a reference to The Hangover.
Yeah. It says a bro is always allowed to do something stupid as long as his bros are doing it too. So
there's always got to be the one smart guy in the group that's going, "Hey, that's not
that's
a
stupid
good thing to do."
Yeah. If a bro gets a dog, it must be at least knee height when fully grown. I didn't even know that one. Why is even that a bro code?
Yeah.
Because I, as a truck driver for many years, remember a lot of truck drivers with Chihuahuas in their trucks. And
well, that's because they were like a freaking guard lightning dog in that thing, man.
I know, but it's funny seeing a 5'11", 5'5" guy, 350 pounds, holding this little Chihuahua as they're walking out of their fucking semi truck, and carrying this little friggin' dog.
Just like Hollywood and the purse dogs,
Whether a bro is into sports or not, pick a team and support them until their dying breath. That's stupid. I know a lot of bros that switch teams on a heartbeat.
This is not Barney's bro code.
No, I know Barney's bro code is whoa. That's yeah.
I mean, that's a thick book, man.
Yeah, Facebook would shut me down if I went into Barney's bro code. Where was the other one at? A bro shall not gaze at a naked bro. Remember that, Bruce. Do not be gazing at another naked
or
bro.
glazing for that man.
Or glazing. Don't glaze that.
That escalated quickly.
This one's kind of weird. A bro never sends a birthday card to another bro.
Really?
Deana, what do you think? It's kind of...
That's sad. You don't send each other birthday cards? I still send birthday cards to everybody I know.
I'm trying to think of the last dude I gave a birthday card to. I can't think of it.
If I went to a birthday party for somebody, I would at least bring them a card. But I wouldn't necessarily mail a card for birthday. I'll call them up and say, or send them a text or something, say happy birthday, dude. But if it was going to a party, I would at least bring a card.
Yeah, I don't think I've done like maybe a bottle of wine with a little card that says happy. Does that count?
Yeah.
Does that count as a card?
Sure, it's a card. There's wine attached to it that's better than a card.
Yeah, that's the best.
I'm losing headphone power here.
Yeah, bros do not share dessert. Bros do not share dessert.
I can see that.
I can see that.
Brucey, would you like a taste of my cheesecake?
It's so good.
It's so good. You want some more whipped cream on that?
That ain't happening. Get your own, dude. Get your own.
If a bro, let me see here. If a bro leads a beer, how do they write this? If a bro leads a beer food run, they are entitled to all the they're entitled to all the change that's in. That's true. Yeah, that one's always been. That's like the golden rule.
Yeah.
Yeah, back in the days, like I would have my my buddy's little brother, and we would get all fucked up in high school, and then we would just throw all this money at him because we didn't want to walk to 7-Eleven, and he would just end up with, by at the end of the night, we'd have like $15 because we were just like, get a 44-ounce soda, Hostess cupcakes, nachos, and he would, I don't know how he did it. He would always come back with all the food that we ordered, and then he would always have like an extra $10-15 in his pocket because we were just throwing money out. Here, go get me bro does not allow another bro to marry until they are at least 30 years old. Well, my bros missed out because nobody stopped me when I was 21.
Neither did my bro either.
Where was my bros? Well, I take that back. My best man, Troy, and the back of the church with the priest behind me says, dude, we can go out the back door right now. You don't have to do this. And the priest just looks at him and goes, so this is your best man, huh? We can leave right now. And he was younger than me. Bros don't smell each other on purpose.
No.
Yeah, I don't think the last time I walked up to a buddy and said, "Hey, you smell great tonight." Hey, Bruce, you smell great.
I go, dude, man, you need to take a shower.
Yeah, that one we will. Did you put deodorant on, bro?
Yeah.
Bro, you
Dude.
smell like garbage.
Wait,
bro,
never say they smell good, but we'll tell them when they smell bad.
A bro always maintains a minimum of 1 urinal gap between bros.
Oh yeah, that's a rule.
How do you do that at the stadium though?
Because then
you can't do that.
Yeah, that's because the trough.
Yeah, the trough, dude.
Yeah.
The big.
Well, then you go to separate
trough.
areas of the trough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dear God, I'm glad I don't have a penis.
Yeah. I go to the old Candlestick Park, and they'd have the long urinals along the wall, and then they had one that looked like a fountain in the middle of the bathroom.
That's what I was talking about. It looks like a fountain. It's like
so
everybody's in a circle.
Yeah, you're looking at other bros.
You're just looking down in a way, and nobody makes eye contact or conversation.
It's the most uncomfortable fucking feeling, dude. Yeah. Just sitting there. Hey, yeah, what's up? Bro never goes vegan.
Not happening.
Where did this list come from?
Yeah, a bro never talks about a bro's wife in a sexual way.
That's just common sense. How is that necessarily going to be like bro? Like, that's just common sense.
Well, not unless they're doing wife swapping or something kinky. But yeah.
Yo, bro, your wife's ass looks banging in that dress. Bro, what's up, bro?
Yeah, one good punch to the mouth.
A bro must always accept a request to act as a wingman for another bro. Remember that, Bruce, next time I need you.
Yep.
Bro will always tell their fellow bros if they discover the girl that they like or interested in someone else. Okay, that makes sense. Dude, you can't date her, bro. Joey's into her. All right. Back off, right?
Yeah, I've heard that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Bro never dates another bro's ex. That's a no.
Yes.
Yeah.
Complicated.
Yeah, it is complicated. But what about
love?
Too
many things known at that point.
But if you go back to the Bro 14 code, never talk about their bro's wife in a sexual way, then your bro shouldn't have told you about how kinky she was.
Wife. It's could be a girlfriend or somebody you're dating. So, I mean, I never dated the same gals that my buddies dated.
Yeah. I couldn't do that. If a bro gets dumped, it is up to his fellow bros to take him out paintballing and get him drunk to forget. That one's. I didn't get my divorce. I didn't go paintball shooting.
I don't think I've ever gone paintball shooting. Frankly, because I heard it hurts and it's expensive too.
Yeah. A bro only comments on another bro's appearance if it improves his odds of getting laid. I love that one, dude. That's great. Deana, did you hear that one?
I sort of forgot the end of it. I'm sorry.
It says a bro only comments on another bro's appearance if it improves his odds of getting laid.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Yes.
Well, when the girlfriend of a bro comes and asks where said, God, some of these are written so weird. Where said bro is, okay, I get it how they wrote it there. Where is said bro is, you know nothing. I like how they wrote that now that I think about it.
I have no idea where he is.
Hey, I gotta get going.
All right, bro.
All right, bro. Thanks for having me. It was good. I was gonna be back on. I've missed y'all.
Missed you too, Morg.
Damn busy all the time. But hey, a couple more weeks. Or let's see. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me just.
You getting married?
check. No, not yet. Anyway.
Okay.
Let's see. So just over 2 weeks, and I'm gonna be graduated.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah.
So,
Nice.
Does that mean a career change?
Yeah. Well, I'm looking for a different career change currently because I left the restaurant.
Did you?
She couldn't take that shit no more.
Well, yeah, it was a whole long ass story that I'll tell you. Sometime
Off the air.
But I mean, yeah, I just kind of needed a career change, and so right now I'm kind of in between. But I'm hoping to hear from some places. But
nice,
kind of nice because now I can just kind of solely focus on school.
Get that degree, baby.
Well, I have one 12-page research paper and one minimum 8-page research paper for my seminar class. So it's kind of, I mean, it's just kind of
but yeah,
just solely focus on school, so.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Get her done.
Get her done.
That's right.
Get her done, bro.
Okay, bro.
You got this, bro. You got it.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah, you got it. You got it. Easy. If you need any help, just call me up. I'm not a great speller, but
okay.
I'm kidding.
You can
don't
count
fucking call me,
Morgan. One,
don't call
two,
me.
3. Yeah, you have 4 pages, Morgan.
Yep.
Yeah, is that double space and
yep,
large font? Yeah.
Yeah, 1-inch margins.
Yeah, 1-inch margin.
Yep.
Here you go. Oh man.
Sure.
Well, good luck, Morgan. I'm glad that you're getting it all done, and you're just gonna be too good to be on the show when we need you.
Nah.
She's gonna be
one of these days when I feel a little bit dough.
I mean, you got to be careful because you're a future mayor of whatever city you live in.
No,
you don't want to go back and pull up old BS show videos. You remember when you said this right here? Something about some bro.
yeah, some bro code. Yeah.
What's the bro code? Oh no. Well, that's good. I'm glad. Yeah, I know you work hard to do that.
Thanks, guys. It was good to be back.
Hopefully. Yeah. It'll be good. We'll want to see that diploma when you get it.
Sounds good.
Tell Corey to record you. Are they back to doing the ceremonies, guys? I think they are, aren't they?
Well, we already had, at least where I'm going to school, they already had commencement back in May. Yeah. But the thing was that I do all my schooling online, and so I would have had to drive like 2-3 hours to go all the way to the university.
Yeah.
Plus, they were not only doing commencement for the class of 22, they were also doing commencement for the class of 2020 who didn't get to do theirs.
Yeah.
And I was like, there's no way in hell I'm buying all this, graduation gear, driving 2-3 hours away and sitting through, this long ass, and it's fine. It doesn't bother me. Just mail me the damn diploma.
Yeah. It's still nice to hear your name being called out.
Yeah.
You're walking up there.
But it's not, because like my mom's already had a graduation party for me already, and then next month my dad will be having one for me. So that's good enough for me, to be with family and friends, and so that's cool with me.
Yeah. Now you just got to pay all that money back.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for the downer. I'm sorry for the downer.
Yeah.
But, hey, as long as you make a payment, they'll leave you alone.
I'm thankful because mine's not as bad as because like I never went on campus. I never went on campus. I never lived on campus. I didn't live in the dorms. I didn't do all that. So my debt isn't going to be as bad as some other people's debt is. So
hey, it's a career. You need a degree today to do anything. So it's good that you got one. Yeah.
All right, guys.
All right, Morgan. Take it easy.
You too. Bye.
I must be in a museum because you truly are a work of art. How about that one? What do you think, Deana?
Are we still playing this game? That was terrible.
Nope. I was just trying to. Oh, this is the classic one.
No, I have a theory about beauty, and there are 3 kinds: cuteness, sexiness, and gorgeousness. For tonight, I've never seen anyone who's had all three.
Yeah, that's a long
Okay,
one.
that
though.
is a movie quote, but I'm
Yeah.
still giving it to you.
Yeah. Are you
That is from
Tennessee?
Crazy Stupid Love, but I am still giving it to you. That's a good quote.
The old Tennessee one. Are you from Tennessee? Because you're the only 10 I see.
I still like that one.
Here's the French
I
one.
I still like that one. You had me at hello.
Yeah, you had me at hello. Are you French? Because I fell for you.
I don't even get how those two things are supposed to go together.
I fell.
I fell
for
you.
I guess you'd have to read it.
Mind if I tie your shoes? I hate to see you fall for anyone else.
Yeah, that one's I was blinded by your beauty. I'm going to need your name, phone number, and insurances for insurance purposes. I like that. I was blinded. I was blinded by your beauty. I'm going to need your name and your phone number for insurance purposes. And then she slaps you in the face, and she points over at the bouncer to come get you and to get
out.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Are you a time traveler, and can I see you in my future? I can see you in my future. Nope.
No.
You get to the nerdy ones.
Here's a Hogwarts one.
No, there's Harry Potter pickup lines.
Yeah. Is this Hogwarts Express? Because I feel like you and I are heading somewhere magical. Oh,
God.
Come
so
on.
much no.
Come on.
That's terrible.
There's some ranty ones too, man. How would you feel about playing Titanic together? You can be the iceberg. I love going down.
Wow. Do you remember there was definitely plenty of room for him on that door, and she didn't let him up?
Yeah. There was plenty of room for him.
She's like could have fit 8 more dogs on that damn door.
Yeah. And if she would have known anything about chemistry or whatever you want to call it, but if they would have got both of them up there and naked, they would have stayed warmer. And
they could have got lucky.
I don't know why she would let him on the raft to begin with.
Because he was lower class. She was high class. She didn't want him on there. Yeah, he was, he snuck his way onto the boat anyway, to be honest, right?
He was just hanging on the boat.
Yeah.
He wasn't even in the boat.
He didn't deserve to get on there. Somebody better call God because he's missing an angel. That's an old one. My love for you is like, why would you even say that? My love for you is like diarrhea. I just can't hold it in.
That's just asking for the poop emoji.
That's just asking for you to please step away. Please step away.
Oh dear.
Are you a bank loan? Because you got my interest.
I actually have heard that one in person, and it was still terrible.
I guess that would work like at a bank convention, though, with other bankers.
Maybe if you're that boring.
Can I follow you where you're going right now? Because my parents always told me to follow my dreams.
Yep.
It's not bad.
No,
it's okay.
It's not bad. Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah, I don't see going anywhere with that one.
My memory isn't so hot. Fortunately, for both of us, you're unforgettable.
You're unforgettable
in every way.
Unforgettable. Do you have a map? I keep getting lost in your eyes. Did the sun come out, or did you just smile at me? So that's just implying that her teeth are super yellow, right? Because the sun is yellow.
Or super bright.
So bright.
Hi, it's nice to meet you. My name is Bruce, but you can call me tonight, tomorrow, or whatever works best for you.
Do you know the old one? Do you know CPR? Because you're taking my breath away, girl.
Here we go. Hey, it's good to see you again. Oh wait, we've only met in my dreams.
Yeah, that one's good. Do you have a Band-Aid? I just scraped my knee falling for you.
I want to get infected.
She probably wants you to get infected and go away.
How do you feel about raisins?
Oh, I don't want to go with this one.
What about a date?
Yeah, okay.
Ah.
I would be careful raising stuff. You're implying other things. What is your sign? How about that one? Just, hey, what's your sign? That's like total 70s, right? That was like what they were doing in the 70s.
There's a
Yeah.
lot of people still into that, though.
Yeah. What's your sign, baby?
I mean, it's still enough.
I mean,
of a
I'll tell
thing.
you if we're compatible based on our sign. What is your sign?
I have no idea who I'm compatible with. I don't, just don't follow it. So.
Yeah. Feel my shirt. You know what it's made of? Wife material.
Oh yeah.
Wife material.
Boyfriend material. We did throw that one in.
Yeah, it's the other way around. Yeah.
What do you do for a living other than being the sexiest person in the world?
Yeah.
Oh, girl.
Are you a magician? When I look at you, everything disappears. Yeah, that's an old one.
Wow.
Yeah. Are you religious? Because you answered all my prayers. Do you believe in love?
People tell me I'm too apologetic all the time, but I'm just sorry we've never met before tonight.
Nope.
I'm just going to stick with the ones I use. I'm just going to stick with
really, really bad.
Yeah, I'm just going to stick with that. Your ass looks banging in that dress.
I feel like that's wife material accepted.
And then you got to do that. What was the movie with Will Ferrell and the other dude? And just do that with your head. Yeah.
The Night of the Raspberry? Night of the Raspberry.
Your ass. See, just like that. Your ass looks
really
banging
nasty
in that dress, man.
Some of these are really nasty in here, Johnny.
Who's being that? Somebody being nasty in the chat?
No, I said some of these pickup lines are really bad.
Oh, if you look up the nasty ones,
nasty bad, yeah.
If you look up the nasty ones, there's some nasty ones in there. And the guys they go with those nasty ones because they feel like that same thing, that philosophy. Just get her to laugh. Let's just get her to laugh, and it kind of opens up that door to conversation. But a lot of times, she might be a good old Christian girl, is just there because her friends are there, and you hit her with one of those.
And she hits in the face of the Bible.
Does the drapes match the curtains?
Are you trying to become an astronaut? Because I want to invite you to ride my starship.
Yeah.
See, God.
That's the glass of wine in the face. That's the glass of wine.
Ride my starship, baby.
Yeah. You want to ride my starship?
Wow.
Baby? Yeah.
You want to be?
I'm pretty sure only Elon Musk uses that one.
Yeah.
How would you feel about the two of us going on halfsies on a bastard?
That's her thinking about it right there. That's her thinking
about it. I gotta laugh, but no did it.
Yeah, see, Deana's gonna talk to you now. It's gonna take about 10 minutes for her to clean herself up because she just spit out her drink.
I managed to keep the wine inside my nose. We're good.
But then she's like, "What is your name?"
I got a really cute one though. Excuse me, ma'am. I need you to step away from the bar. You're melting all the ice.
Oh, I mean, at least this one was funny. I mean, it was disgusting, but it was.
I'm gonna use that one tomorrow night.
Hey, you want to go on halves on a bastard?
You want to go on halves on a little bastard?
Oh, Jesus.
I think that one might work. See, Deana's still laughing. And like I said, it's going to get her laughing. It might take you about 20 minutes to finally get her to calm down to talk to you.
Oh, Jesus.
That might be like the one that you use and walk away really quick, you know?
Yeah, that's your night ender. You know this isn't going to work, so here's your drink. Run.
I'm dropping the closer line.
Yeah, that's the George Costanza thing. Leave them laughing. So boom, boom, boom.
That's the mic drop
boat
as you
called.
walk away from the bar. Mic drop.
Was that the shrimp boat called? That's the George one.
Yeah.
He's trying to think of the comeback on Seinfeld.
Oh yeah.
The shrimp boat called.
The drugstore called. They want you back.
Yeah. That's the one where you kind of just hit them and turn around and walk away, and
Yep.
then maybe she's gonna laugh hard enough to kind of look for you.
I mean,
was-
for probably the next 4 days.
Yeah. Dude, and then that's like the funny story that you tell like 10 years down the road. You know what I mean? Like if you do hook up and you're like married couple, well, how did dad approach you? Well, you asked me if I wanted to go in a house on a little bastard, and I was just hooked on your dad from that moment on. I said, this is the guy I need to marry right here. And guess what? You're that little bastard.
And here we are, you little bastard.
Here you are, you little bastard.
Mom and Dad, you went in and halvesies on you little bastards.
Yeah. Other than
I would
that,
be laughing about that one for the rest of the
other
night.
than that, I honestly, I kind of, with all joking aside, I do feel sorry for you guys. And that's why I kind of try to kind of pull back and try not to be that asshole, because I get it. I mean, it's very seldom do you see the ladies approaching the guys. So, and then if you look around and you just spot one at the bar and you just see guy after guy after guy. And when you're sitting there, like for me, like the first time for me, because I was with the same girl for 25 years before I was out on my own. I always wondered, what are these guys saying that they're getting blown out of the door that fast? You know what I mean? I always wondered that because I didn't use a pickup line with my wife. I didn't use one for my girlfriends prior to that. So I was always wondering, what are they saying? What could they possibly saying? And then feeling bad for her because it's just like, she's trying to have a good time, but having 40 fucking guys hit you with line after line after line. And then I always wondered, why that one guy? Why did she decide to get up and dance with that one guy? Or why did she go ahead and offer the guy to sit down and talk? Always wondered that. So I was always like, when I would do it myself, I would just be kind, courteous, and, don't be sexist, and just kind of get them to laugh. I always just try to make sure I get them to laugh. And a lot of times I'll get, hey, sit down, let's talk, or, get up and dance. But yeah, I don't use that ass is banging in that dress. I did it was just weird for me to see it because I didn't get, it's a different process. High school. Let's be honest. That was like the last time I had really gone through it, is, trying to approach another girl. Hey, we'd hand them you can't go to the bar and hand her the little checkoff list box thing. Do you like me? Yes or no? And then, dude, Bob, though, Bruce, that would be smooth.
That would be a great icebreaker, though, John.
That would be smooth. Just throw it over there. Yeah. Don't say
on a
nothing.
Cocktail napkin, yeah.
And just pass it down the bar.
And do the folding thing. Do the folding one. Do the folding one. She'll turn around and go, "What the fuck is this guy? Fucking 12?"
Yeah, but I'm not sure what age they forgot how to do those things and make them work.
I think it would be smooth.
I don't know. I still remember how to do that.
YELOW. They have to spell.
Yeah, you got to spell that. Yeah. No, I think it would be smooth just to walk up to the bar, order your drink, and just slide her this note. She probably think it's like a ransom note or something like that. Just kind of slide her this note and then just like chill, turn around and walk away and just wait for her to read it. And I bet you get a smile out of that. I bring back her.
When I bartended, I would get those notes all the time.
Yeah. Not that do you like me, yes or no box. No, it was here's a phone number.
Here's my phone number.
Yeah, my phone number.
And I'd smile cute at them, laugh, and then they'd leave a tip and they'd walk out the bar and I'd crumple it up and throw it in the trash can. My buddy's, what are you doing? I go, you know what happened if I came home with that and my wife saw that?
Yeah. It was okay to come home with all those tips, though. She loved that.
Well, the tips were great. She wasn't sure. I never told her who was tipping me, but or the tip came with the phone number. But
yeah. Before we go, I'm kind of curious, Deana. What do you think? What would you do? You're at the bar. A guy comes by, slips you that little "Do you like me? Yes or no" box, and just walks away. And you open it.
How fast is he walking away? Where did this come from?
Would you think it was cute, or would you be like, "Come on, dude,
I think it would
Dude,
depend
bro.
on what bar and how much drinks I'd had in.
Yeah. How much
Yeah.
one?
What did
And
they
how
say?
cute, and how
Oh,
cute was the guy?
Do you check
Right,
it off
exactly.
and do you check it off and look for him?
I
You're
put
a
no
bartender. You got
and
a
leave
pen?
from the bar and leave. That's what
Yeah.
happened.
Yeah.
We're adults now.
Deana takes out her lighter and burns it instantly.
Yes.
I guess that's a no. All right. Nice meeting you.
Sorry, bud.
All right, guys. We are done. We got nothing else left to talk about. Do you have something? What do you got your thumb up for, Bruce? Are you
We're
the
done.
Fonz? Are you the Fonz?
I'm done.
Are you the Fonz? Hey.
Because it's nicer than the other finger.
Yeah. You're number one, baby. All right, guys, we are done. Thank you, Deana, for joining us tonight. Bruce, Bob, sorry that you had internet problems, but we'll get that. I'll have
Internet
to
problem and Apple problems.
I
and all
hope it's
kinds of
internet
problems
problem. Yeah, I hope it's internet problems because then I can, I don't have to worry about fixing his laptop. I can if it's a laptop issue, I can fix that. But if it's his internet, there's not much I can do there. But we'll go figure that out. All right, guys. Thank you again. Hope you guys had a good time, and we will see everybody next week. And let me make sure I hit the right one to get out of here. There it is.
The closer.
The closer tonight is "You Got a Banging Ass in That Dress."